Skill 7, Example 2. The question says a circle has the equation x squared plus y squared minus 12x minus 10y plus 45 equals 0. Rewrite the equation in standard form and identify the center and the radius. So we're going to go ahead and write it in steps, where the first step is writing out or rewriting the equation x squared plus y squared minus 12x minus 10y plus 45 equals 0. So now we're going to do the second step, where the second step we need to move the constant to the other side. So how do I move a positive 45 to the other side? By subtracting 45 on both sides of the equations. Now we get cancelled, and I would have x squared plus y squared minus 12x minus 10y equal negative 45. Now I'm going to reorder my equation where the x terms, or the x squared and the x term, are beside each other, and the y squared and the y term are beside each other. So I have x squared minus 12x plus y squared minus 10y equal to negative 45. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my next step, and my next step is what? Completing the square. So if I'm doing completing the square, I would do parentheses x, some number, parentheses squared, always a plus sign right here, parentheses y, some number, parentheses squared, equal to negative 45. Then I'm going to have one box, and then I'm going to have another box. So now I'm going to go ahead and evaluate what goes in the parentheses. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at the coefficient attached to the x and then cut it in half. So what's half of negative 12? That would be negative 6. So now I'm going to look at the coefficient attached to the y and cut it in half. Half of negative 10 is negative 5. Now I'm going to figure out what's going to go in the boxes by bringing this to the other side. But I'm not just bringing negative 6, I'm bringing in negative 6 squared. So I need to do negative 6 multiplied by negative 6, which is positive 36. And I'm bringing negative 5 squared, so I need to do negative 5 multiplied by negative 5, which would be positive 25. So now I can write what the equation of my circle would look like. So I would be doing step 5. I would have parentheses x minus 6 squared plus parentheses y minus 5 squared equal to negative 45. So negative 45 plus 36 would be negative 9, and negative 9 plus 25 would be positive 16. So now I can identify what my center and radius are. So my center would be the opposite of the x value, or the value that's inside the parentheses, which technically represent the h. So if I do the opposite of that, I will get a positive 6. The opposite of this, so the opposite, and then the opposite of the k will give me positive 5. And the radius would be the square root of this number, so it would be the square root of 16, which is 4. So again, just like that.